Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just read this article talking about ChatGPT. I know if you've listened to podcasts, you've heard us talk about it quite a bit, but I just saw this article that said that it is the fastest growing app in the history of web applications. It says, in 20 years following the internet space, we can't recall a faster ramp in a consumer internet app. And comparing it, for a long time, TikTok was like the fastest growing. It kept breaking records. And it took TikTok 9 months to reach 100 million monthly users, and that's active monthly users. Instagram, it took them about 2.5 years. Other comparisons is when Netflix was launched as subscription service back in 1999, the 1 million user mark took over 3.5 years. And Bill Gates has already warned that AI technology like ChatGPT could be replacing people in white-collar jobs. Yeah, because historically, all the technological advancements, like through automation and just historically always replaced blue-collar jobs. This is one of the first that seems like it's actually going to make a pretty big impact into the white-collar type jobs. It said OpenAI is the company behind ChatGPT. Part of its founding was with Elon Musk. And they also, just launched a new service called ChatGPT Plus, which is they're going to charge for the starting at $20 per month subscription service. It says it'll offer faster response times, preferential access during peak times, and priority access to new features. So I am kind of interested in seeing what some of those new features that they roll out for it are. Yeah, and Microsoft is going into it hard. They're talking about investing up to $10 billion into OpenAI. They just recently laid a lot of people off also. So they're definitely one of the first, major corporations that's reallocating the money, shifting it from one area to another, prioritizing it, AI being the future. Because it launched November 30th. So there's been quite a few AI detectors popping up to stop cheaters from passing off AI-generated content as human-made as their own. Yeah, ChatGPT even rolled out their own AI detector. I think I saw where it said that there was only 26% accuracy rate, I think. That's what I remember reading. Yeah, it says there have been quite a few of the ChatGPT clones on the iOS and Android on the app stores. They don't yet have their own mobile app, but that would be pretty cool too as soon as they roll out a mobile app. So another that 89% of college students admit to using ChatGPT for homework on a study. So they asked 1,000 students over the age of 18 about the use of it in the classroom. The response was surprising. A full 89% said they'd used it on homework, and 48% confessed that they'd already made use of it to complete at-home test or quiz. And over 50% said they used it to write an essay, while 22% admitted to having asked write like a paper outline. According to a study that says almost 3/4 of the students said they wanted it to be banned, indicating students are equally worried about cheating becoming the norm. I think it's something that education is just going to have to get behind. Because it's going to be a reality, and they're just going to have to step in. Some of the ways education works, this will definitely alter it. And the same thing I imagine back when we first started with calculators and things like that. That had to have made an impact back then. Nothing as big as this is going to be. Just computers in general, the internet, Wikipedia, all the resources that everybody had at their disposal back in the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, it was affecting how students worked and how homework worked. Everybody just adapted. The schools all adapted, and they just kind of restructured a little bit. I think it'll end up doing about the same when it comes to education. Some believe that it could have a disastrous effect on education, but others argue, that teachers should leverage powerful technologies to prepare students for a new reality. Because I think one of the ways that people will excel with this, because there is an art to it. The way you write your prompts and how you write your prompts has an effect on the results you get from it. So there will definitely be a skill that develops, and you'll have different levels of people who have the ability to work with it. Some people will just be, more proficient with it. That'll kind of separate and set them apart a little. One professor said, yeah, this is a force multiplier for writing, and I expect them to use it. Because, yeah, I mean, if you're using it as a helpful tool and not just a complete replacement, there's going to be a lot of promise for all of it. So let us know what you think about it. Have you used it? I imagine you never have. So far there's over 100 million active monthly users. So I imagine most of the people listening to this, if you clicked on this video, you probably used it already. Let us know down in the comments if you've used it and what you've used it for. Just playing around, have you used it for school, education, work, however, anything to help. So let us know. See you next time. Bye.